Good evening, everyone. I'm Jade from the Sailor Sister and everything else, and I've got Mark DeVille with me. Please check I'm actually live when you donate. It makes my life... Oh, sorry. Yeah, that way. Up in the corner.
I can't see it.
When you
Well,
donate,
good evening, everyone, if anybody's there yet.
when you donate and I'm not live, I don't always even notice you've donated. So please make sure I'm live if you donate.
Alright, you need...
Share, and I'll leave you with Mark to talk about guides while I'm sharing. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello, gorgeous. Hope you're well too. I'm doing great. Hello, Roberta.
Well, so she's asked me to do some talking. And anyway, as you probably don't know, I'm Jade, when she first started, sat in my circle. And when she met her guide, she had a little bit of a shock, because it's very unusual. But I'm going to tell them about your guide, who she is. Jade is my niece, but my wife was a healer, a counsellor and healer, a medium. And she passed away early. She passed away 7 years ago this year. And when she's there, and she's been back now, and when Jade come to stay with me for a year or so, my wife and her guide, they both started working with Jade. So Jade thought she could get away from everything when she moved up with me to Wiltshire. And
Mark,
and she couldn't...
Mark, your sound is distorted.
My sound is distorted.
Jamie, am I distorted as well, honey? Hello, Sally.
I don't know why you're getting this, Jade.
Hello, Wayne. Your sound's distorted. So
Yeah.
who would like a card while we wait for Mark? Mark, leave the studio and come back in. Who would like a card?
How do I leave the studio?
Hey, Sonia.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes, Sally Ann. Yeah, I used to love serving Medland, the Spiritus Church.
Jamie, I've got calendar for you, which is all about... Oh, your throat chakra's been a bit blocked, Jamie. And you need to just stay in balance a bit more. And it's been a highly emotional time for you. There's been a lot going on in your head. You've been almost feeling overloaded by it. Does this make sense, Jamie? If you allow yourself to bring the balance back in, I know the situation is not good, but by bringing the balance back in, it'll allow you to move forward. and it'll help you to see the way forward. Also, looking at one thing at a time will help, Jamie. Don't see it all as a big picture. Look at it as little steps and deal with it one step at a time. Don't try and sort it all out overnight. Focusing on one thing you need to sort out at this time. Obviously, guys, normal rules. You can have the one card of me, but if you want a mini read of the pair of us, please donate, and Mark will do his mediumship too. Hey, Oliver. Sally, I can do your card as well. Sally, I've got the card of the Deer. Deer is all about feminine energy and bringing yourself back to seeing yourself as a powerful female, and don't try and go into things, whatever it is you're going through, you need to bring in that gentleness that the feminine energy has. Does that make sense?
Hi, Oliver.
Deanne, if you want us both to read, it's donated. If not, I do a few one-carders at the beginning. Hello, Penny. Does that make sense? Sally Ann. Hope it does.
I hope Mum's well, Sally Ann. If you've got questions you'd like to ask, just put my name down, write my name, just say Mark, and ask a question. It's about spiritualism, mediumship, or anything to do with that, or life in the world unseen. Please feel free to, when you put down there, ask me a question. Just put Mark, and then just ask a question. If you'd like to know what happens to your loved ones or to your animals and everything.
Hey, Mandy. I'm just going to do Deanne one card and then we'll get to your donation, honey. I promise. I've got Bear, which is all about protection, Deanne. You are protected, but know your own power. And know that with Bear behind you, you can move forward in whichever way you wish to. But you can move forward with the power of Bear behind you, so you know that you can do this. I hope that makes sense, Deanne. Mandy, did you want just Mark, or would you like a card of me as well, hon? It's up to you. I don't mind. I'll let Mark go first. Mark, can you read for Mandy, please?
Yeah. Right. Just
Hey, Shringley.
Mandy, the first thing I get for you is you need to just take a step back. I have a lady in spirit. I have a lady in spirit coming in close. She comes in with lots of love. I don't know who she is. I won't try and say it's nan or mum or whatever. But I just know that she's been watching over you because you have gone in a different direction. And my aim is to prove life after death. All you need to do is say, yes, no, I don't understand. Okay, that's all I need you to do. And as this lady comes in, she's, stick to your guns. That's what she's saying. I've got grandfather in spirit. Okay. And he, as he comes in close, I feel as if, you're a lot like him. You have his determination, but you seem to be holding him back. You're letting others, as if they're working you, but you're letting them by choice. Can you take that, please? You can say no if you don't understand or don't know, because I'll just go back and ask Spirit what I mean. Can you take it, Mandy?
Mandy, we're with you, honey.
Yes, she knows. Yeah, someone's trying to get you down. Yeah, well, what I want to say to you is from Grandad, you've got the strength and determination, right? So I want to say to you, realise what that person is. They're not that important. Okay, it's only because you invested into it. But sometimes you need to just cut the investment and start putting as much time into yourself as you do into the others. Do you understand, Penny? Mandy, do you understand? I can see you said I'm strong. Yes, you are, but it doesn't mean to say you need to test your strength against them or waste your energy with them. Turn around and put your energy into something positive that's going to reap your reward. What you need to do, even if you're going to go and join a yoga club or do Tai Chi or, but just something that's focusing on you and no one else. It's purely you. So, that's right. I know you don't be negative. That's what I'm saying. What you do is you turn around and you walk. You walk away to do things for yourself. Go in another direction if you have to, and start doing a positive thing for yourself. Like I said, like do Tai Chi. Go and join a class to do Tai Chi. The class, go and do yoga. Because you can be as strong as you like, but if you're wasting your strength on a situation, it's like trying to dig a rock out and this rock is there. And you can be positive, I'm going to beat the rock, I'm going to break the rock. Why? Well, all you've got to do is just change direction, just walk around the rock. And you've still got your strength, and you've still got and you still have, your energy and your positiveness. But there is, I've got nannying spirits come close, and one of your nans, and they send that up to you. Also, all I need you to do is say, yes, no, I don't understand, but I've got a birthday or an anniversary of a passing around now? Well, anniversary of a passing and a birthday around now, please. As you say, you can be positive, Mandy, but there again, you can waste that positivity on doing something that isn't getting you anywhere. So either you apply the positivity in a place that will give you, yeah, I know, anyway, but, yeah, in a few days. Anyway, the people in spirit send their love and regards, alright? So I'm going to leave that with you, okay? I hope it's been a while. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Penny. Right? Oh, I agree, Mandy. I don't engage to negative, but there again, I don't waste my positive energy on doing something in going in a direction that really is uphill. I put the positive energy into things that are going to succeed. You know. And happy birthday in a few days. Same as from them, okay, Mandy? I'll leave that with you, bless you. Jade, are you going to do a card for Mandy? Does she want a card?
Yeah, I've got it. Guys, I'm just going to quickly flick on my light.
Yeah.
And I mean the physical light. I'm not going to try and light the room up using spirit. Too much hard work. Andy, I've got donkey, elephant, badger and then turtle. So the donkey is all about opening your heart and seeing what really matters to you. Knowing that you can bring abundance in with the elephant and being true to yourself is how you do this. But once you're true to yourself, that will bring balance in, which brings the badger card in. And then that will lead to true joy and happiness, which is what the turtle card means. Does that all make sense? So yeah.
Mandy, you're getting a reading. Just say yes or no. Are you listening?
It takes Mandy a little while to reply. Her signal's not great. I know what's going on with Mandy. I do someone carded for free, but if people donate, they jump the list. But Sally Ann, if you're there, your reading was all about you pushing forward, I believe, and knowing you've got support around you. If you go back, I believe your reading might be at about 11 minutes. Once I've finished the live, if you go back to 11 minutes, you'll get your reading. Penny Mark, are you still here? I know you asked for a card or mediumship. Mark doesn't do mediumship for free. It's energy for energy. It takes a lot of energy to tune into spirit and to hold a vibration. But I'll do you a card, Penny. You know.
It may sound as if harsh, but I don't do free readings. The reason why I don't do free readings is because when I used to do that, people never took them seriously. But once you start paying for a reading, it makes a difference how you listen to it.
Penny, I've got the Hedgehog card for you, which is all about you attracting everything you need, that light, that joy. You hold it within, but sometimes as a hedgehog does, you need to take down that guard that you have, that exterior, that spikiness almost, like a hedgehog, and allow people to come in. You know your own gut feelings. I'm not saying let the whole world in. I'm saying trust your gut feelings and let a few people in a bit closer. I hope that makes sense, beautiful.
You finish that? Carl and Lauren, yeah, with what's happened around you, Spirit will just come to me. And just told me what's happened around you. But please just have patience, alright, and rely on each other. Because you both understand how each other feels. Okay? I hope that's how Carl and Lauren. Sally Ann, if you want, when you want support, you go to places where there's people of right mind or people that understand.
Brilliant. Brilliant, thanks, Penny. Mark doesn't do readings for free.
No, I don't.
He may get inspired with like a little one-liner, but that's only if something
You're welcome.
going on at that time.
But I wanted you to know. Got some beautiful jasmine. Yeah.
Let me just log into PayPal. Because
You can still have a single Carl and Lauren. As I said, Sally Ann, I don't do free readings because people don't appreciate them. And you can ask any medium. But when you pay for something, pay for a service, you sit and take note. And as Jade says here, you know, they take donations. Penny, you state what you pay, and that's it. I mean, when I'm doing my readings, if I'm going to a person's house, I charge £25. But I used to, I don't go now because I can't drive. But I charge on the internet. I charge £15 for 20 minutes.
Penny, also sweetheart, don't ever feel guilty for saying no. It isn't always the right time to give out all your energy. You always need a cup to be refilling, but you always need a bit in the cup because otherwise you can't refill something that has completely emptied. You need a starting point to refill your energy. So when you say no, don't see it as a negative, don't see it as anything. Just see it as, at this moment in time, I need to step back. And you'll be okay. But you will be able to come back forward. Penny, message me. I'm more than happy to do a live with you during the week. When you're ready.
Shona, I'll keep telling her she had a pudding bowl haircut.
Thank you, Shona. I had it cut really, really short because I've got a 2-year-old and I had the hump with my hair being pulled all day long constantly. So I did the spiritual thing and cut my hair off rather than keep moaning at her.
Thank you, Sally Ann. But it's true with people. You know, you say about being of service, which is what I do. I come and work with Jade. This is Jade's. I come on here for her to help support her. Not because she's quite capable of doing it herself, but she's, you know, she loves her cards, but she's quite capable of doing mediumship. She's had a couple of good teachers.
Don't let the cat out of the bag. I've managed to convince him I don't do mediumship.
All right.
Hello, Zoe. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Hello, Zoe.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Penny.
But don't praise her too much, you'll give her a big head. Remember, I have to part with her. But
Right.
yeah, I am enjoying this. I used to have my own show, my radio show. And, but now, see, I get to do this and Jade has to worry about all the electronics and everything else with it.
I set everything up and I get the mediums on who are good when I can.
That's all right, Sally. When I do my work,
Hey,
I do it with spirit.
Penny, I do mediumship, but I do it when they automatically come. I work more just with my guide than with everyone's loved ones. It becomes much hard work. It takes too much discipline. That's why he charges, because it takes an awful lot of discipline to keep changing your vibration that little bit to go where the next loved one is, to meet them. Would you agree with that, Mark?
Yeah, you have to, when you tune in, you've got to concentrate. Yeah.
But between different people, I find that their loved ones are slightly on different vibration, and sometimes just different spirits.
Rachel Giffen, I can't find link. Sorry, I don't understand.
I do. I know exactly what Rachel's on about.
Oh, good.
Right, I'll put it up in all the groups. Thank you, Mandy. You're a brilliant PA.
PayPal me, Jade. See, I didn't know. Oh, there it is. It's in front of Jade. I've just discovered it.
Thank you, Mandy. I did say I'd give someone a card. Shona Lee, are you still here, sweetheart? Both of you can't hear you both properly as it's quite tight in here. Or two.
Jenny.
Not so sure, sorry.
I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know what's wrong because my computer isn't that old. It started with everyone. Other people are having that problem as well. So I don't know whether it's the weather or whatever.
Shona Lee, are you here, honey? Okay. Who else asked me for one card who I'm forgetting? Come on, guys, you're going to have to remind me.
Rachel, we won't let Rachel connect to link. No. What's that for PayPal?
PayPal.me/.
Yeah.
Try this, Rachel, I'll put it up myself.
Oh, the phone, the sister and everything else. Yeah, no, just leave that. Just put PayPal.me/JK27. That's all we need.
No microphone. Mandy. Penny. Let me see if I can actually do that.
I can. Yeah, let's have a see. Oh. How's that better? Can you hear that?
Yeah. Is that better, guys?
I'm something wrong.
Guys, is that
Okay.
is that
How's that?
better? Oh, Penny?
Is that better? I've done it on my. Well, yeah. Yeah. Is that better, Penny, now for me? Oh, good. Oh, thank you, Sally Ann. I've turned it down, I've turned it down so it's just a quarter. Yeah. So while Jade's getting things sorted, is there any questions you want to ask about the spirit world? Yeah. Oh, good. Not as much feedback. That's good. Sorry about that. Because there is so much. The other day I do some work that's different than anything else. And Jade come round and she wanted to see, wants to know what I do, because I do stuff with spirit in the other realms. And Jade got to see it.
It was a very interesting experience.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see the other things that can be done. It informs you of other things that are out there. And if you know what is out there, there is nothing to fear. By knowing what is out there, you always know that there is something you can use to combat it. And there are always know that no matter what it is, the love vibration will always allow it to.
Right, Sally Ann, I'll tell you something, this is important. When you go to sleep, you go to a place called the etheric plane. It's another word for it, it's the family plane. And I can attest to this, I swear on my life, right, what will happen is, because of the love link between you, as you go on, you will spend, at night time, you will spend time with your children in the spirit world. And as they grow up and as you grow older, and the day you pass over, your children will be there to meet you and you will know exactly who they are. Because it's funny, you don't hear it now, but the spirit world is based on love. The links we use is based on love. I work based on love. Love to Creator, love to my guide. And I know some people get embarrassed about it, but as a spiritualist, which is what I am a spiritualist. And my work is based on love and understanding. And yeah, you will have, Sally, but you see, because I'm lucky when I travel in the spirit world and go out of body and I do my work over there, and I meet my daughter over there and everything else, and I meet my mum and my wife. Well, I'm allowed to remember because of what I do as I live my life. But a person like yourself, and it's not a reflection, but ordinary people, they love of what they've lost. And they would try, if you remembered, you would want to go back. So, and you would do it in an inappropriate way. You understand? And people have tried that. And so that's why you don't remember until you're ready to understand. Yeah. You know, sorry, Rachel, I don't understand. You tried. Yeah.
To donate what she can't at the minute.
What you can do, right, you can sit quietly, right, in the afternoon, sit on a chair comfortably, don't go sleep, and you picture them. Just relax. You know. Thank you, Penny, and you. Da-da-da. And what you do is you just quietly meditate, think of them in a good way, you know, not that I really want, just a gentle, loving way. Just think of them being happy, smiling. You're welcome to and then what you do is, as you just do that, eventually, you need to do 20 minutes I recommend people do 20 minutes, half hour each week. Yeah, you had, Mandy, you had warned, they warned you because, like you say, you dreamed about it and you travel over there. That's all you got to do. Just, you haven't got to focus on them real hard because it's kind of funny that the communication we do is based on love. Okay? But the emotions actually disturb the vibration. And as I said, to all of you, you've all got loved ones over there. They hear you. When you think of them, they might be doing something. You think of, say, your nan, or your mum, or your dad, or your granddad, or your brother, or your sister. And you think of them with love. They think, oh, my brother would have loved doing this, or my mum and I would have been... And it goes bing over there, and they sense it, they feel it. And it can't always come down to you, okay, because they live in a higher realm, and they've got their work to do over there, and they've got their things to do over there. But what they do is they send love, and then that's why sometimes you feel them around you. Not because they're there, because they've got to come all the way down to the earth plane, but they send their love to you, and it reacts on your aura, along your soul, and that's where you go, oh yeah, mum, or nan. Okay, and that's how it is. Rachel sent Jade lovely, whatever it is.
Sent Jade lovely. It means she's finally got PayPal to work.
So she wants a reading.
Yeah.
Of you and me, or just you?
No, of us both. That's why she's donated.
Oh, right, okay.
People know that.
Oh, right. Anyway, I hope what I've been telling you all has, reacted with you, because we've all lost loved ones. Okay? And for those who have lost babies, right, when they grow up in the spirit world, they have foster parents. There's a place over there where they go. They live and grow up separate from the rest of the spirit world because they're innocent and pure. And then they get told about you when they grow up, so they know you, and they will come and meet you. And as I said, if there's love there, you will recognise them. And you will eventually grow to recognise them anyway.
Right.
But you want to do...
We're going to do Rachel, and then you can do some more on other parts of connecting with spirit if you want.
You want me to do Rachel?
Yeah. I'll go first, where you tune in and sort out your name.
Okay.
Right, Rachel, I've got Bear with you, Ladybird and Raven. So Bear's all about, at the minute, you need to feel like someone's behind you and you've got that support of power to accept happiness and allow it in. And then you've got Raven, which is all about preparing for change and about going up another level, because there is a lovely story in Cherokee about Raven and why a raven's completely black and a magpie's black and white. So Raven always wants to go higher than what it first seems. And at first Raven doesn't succeed, but eventually Raven gets that bit higher and gets to see the full picture. And that causes the change. So allow yourself to move forward and don't stop yourself. I hope that makes sense, and I'm going to let Mark do the mediumship now.
Right. Hi, Rachel. As she was doing a reading for you, and I was talking about the stuff I was before, but then I sort of started tuning into you, tuning into those around you, not you, it's yourself. I don't do that. So So we're tuning in. I've got, this may sound weird, but I've got a lady in spirit comes in on her grandmother link to you, okay? Well, ravens are messengers from the spirit world, from the underworld or the spirit world. That's what ravens are in the native tradition. Okay, they bring messages from the world of spirit for us. That's what they are. But what I've got with you, Rachel, is you've been struggling with your sensitivity. Because it's kind of like there isn't an outlet, or I won't say, but there seems to be some negativity around you because you are actually, you're an empath, you're empathic. All you need to say, yeah, you just need to say yes or no, okay? Lovely, yes she does, that's your name. But she is very close to you, and I feel that your gift, it's like you're holding a big bundle of wool in your hands and it's all tangled up. And that what you need, you need to sort of start getting things under control, because and what I can gather over there's a lady called Margaret in spirit. Can you take that, please? Now I feel that I'm not sure if she's family or she comes in on a friendship link, but she's definitely a friend of the family, if not a member of the family. But she passed over some time ago, and she's very close to working with you. She was very gifted when she was alive. Can you take that, Rachel? Mm-hmm. Yeah, grandma, yeah. Okay. And you very much have all those gifts, but I don't know what that means, so don't worry about it.
That's the date of the death.
Oh right, that's right. I don't need it, Rach. Thank you. I'll just tell you other people. It's down to you if you can accept them or not. But thank you. Yeah, correct. Thank you. Anyway, and I feel that now is your time. You need to find a circle, or you need to do something. You've got to do something with your gift. You see, you have a role to play and something to do. You feel it, but you don't know what. Am I correct, please? You feel, you can do things and work, but it can still be a frustration because there's something missing. Does that make sense? Can you take that? Well, thank you. Yeah, that's because it's time to develop your gift. I don't ask spirit how old you are, I don't ask anything about you. They tell me, I ask them they give me messages, and because I don't use my guides for that, your loved ones must come and tell me themselves. And it's very hard for them because they're not practiced. But your gran is very much saying she's got my gift and she's got to get it under control, because you're a very powerful person, but you seem to be hitting highs, hitting lows, both evil and medium, yeah. But you've got to go forward with it. You've got to, it may sound weird. I've been doing this. I got on the rostrum 8th of September 1972. Alright? And I'm 67 years old. I was 17. I'm doing this 50 years come September. Even though I joined the army and travelled the world. But what I can say is, you like me an all-rounder, but I feel as if you're, please don't take this wrong, I'm not, you're still a bit ragged around the edges. There's more power there in you, more refinement in you, but you've got to refine it. And that only comes with meditation, development and working. But I feel, don't let others, including me, say to you, well, you're doing well doing this. You are. But it's going forward with it. Don't be afraid if you see a medium you like or you watch who gives wonderful messages and you try and say, I want to be like that. That's good. Because you got someone to aspire to, the gift. And you just, yeah, you will. But it will strengthen you, Rachel. I mean, I must admit, I don't have your son here, okay? And I wouldn't presume to try and insert it. I don't have your son here. I've got more, like I say, your grandmother, because you're actually really, because you got a lot of power there, but it's like holding a big ball of wool and it's all tangled up. And that's you. That's the only analogy I can give. Okay. Anyway, if you got any questions you want to ask, I'm going to have to stop now. But if you've got any questions you want to ask at some stage, you can always get hold of me. Right?
Yeah, I've got him here.
All right.
He stood there.
So anyway, yeah, he likes the girls, trouble, see. Let's face it. But anyway, I'll leave that with you, all right? Bless you. I hope it's been of help.
Talk soon, honey. Rachel, I didn't ask if you understood what I was talking about, because I had to quickly go and put my daughter back in bed. Did that make sense? What I said?
I'm military lad, yeah, same as me. Yeah, no wonder he's over with Jade and not with me.
And if I'm honest, Rach, I've got someone else here with me who's also military. And I feel like they've gone over recently. I don't feel they've been there long.
Come on, Mandy.
And I feel like their passing was quite sudden in some ways. Although you knew it was going to happen, I feel like there was a point where it went really quick. Does this make sense, Rachel? Because I've not had... He wants to see more laughter. You and him used to have a great relationship where there was a lot of laughter in all senses. And he would like that to come back for you. I'm going to leave that with you with love.
He was 51 Marine. He was Marine Commander. Well.
Right, Mark, would you like to do a bit of talking, or shall we call it a night? What would you like to do?
Song Sweet Caroline. His sister, and thank you.
Mark.
Okay, is there anyone with any questions for me before we pack up? About communication you want to know about, or people in the spirit world, works. You're welcome, Rachel. Well, obviously, I don't think there's anyone else.
There's a
So,
few people there, they're just not talking.
oh, okay. Well, listen, does anybody want readings? Then make a donation and you can have a reading. Uh, but if not, and we're packing up, and I'll say all of you, I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will work with Jade again.
I'm hoping to come back on Thursday.
Anyway.
But
Alright everyone, there's no more. We're going to finish now. So.
weren't Mark's dad who went over?
No, my dad went over a long time ago. I was young. But thank you anyway for the thought.
Right, before we log off, I'm going to quickly jump on PayPal because there's quite a few people coming on now.
Well, if there's people coming on and want a reading, I'll be here. You're welcome, Sally Ann.
Because there's a few on. A few's literally just gone up.
Okay, I don't know. Do they want readings? Or?
I don't know. Guys, is anyone here who wanted to donate, who's donated for a reading? I'm going to take that as a no, and I'm going to say good night. Night all. Bye.